How was
It was good. We got a lot done. You know, they're in good shape, which obviously allows you to do more. You know, greater capacity to work. So it was a good start. Clearly, a lot of guys did a lot of work over the summer, and a lot of the freshmen, you know, studied. So it was good to see them out there as well, because it shows that they're prepared and want an opportunity to play.
Do you expect any additions today, or can that process resume tomorrow?
Yeah, again, I'm not gonna. Tim, as soon as we hear something, as soon as we get something locked in, we'll release it. Other than that, I just don't want to speculate. I just want you guys to know there are a number that are coming. You know, but I just don't want, you know, you guys can speculate. I'm not gonna get into it until it's finalized. I don't want to do that. I don't want to compromise the process or the trust with the administration and the proper channels.
As far as like handling the personnel part of it and finding guys to add late, you know, how important is that, and you know, to kind of find those guys? And what
well, it's been an ongoing process, and obviously anybody that can you know, help the organization, you know, will be embraced by the team. The team knows guys are coming. Obviously, you guys see some guys hanging around here that have to get processed. You know, they're you know, allowed to watch. They're allowed to do, you know, work out on their own. They're just not allowed to participate with the team until they're cleared. So I just can't, you know, get into all that until they're cleared.
I mean, these freshmen coming in, they're maybe not be forced into the action as quickly as some of these guys in the past few years. Is that, how much of a luxury is that for these guys?
Michael, I think the difference is that, you know, they're going to have to impose their game on somebody to get in there, and clearly just in one day, you know, there was a couple of guys that, you know, are starting to say, okay, I'm not ready to jump. We haven't put any pads on yet, but you know, there's some guys that you know, really, you know, came out and competed and prepared and knew their stuff, so it was good to see.
Who were they? Who were they?
Like I said, I'm not ready to jump yet. We haven't put any pads on.
Now, how close is the battle at middle linebacker?
At where?
At middle linebacker, Raphael.
Well, I mean, I just think, again, at linebacker, it's not necessarily just the two inside linebackers. It's, you know, what's the best combination of all the linebackers. So everybody's in play. You know, it's not just Kirby and Jimmy inside. It's, you know, Denzel inside, or Fig inside, or Grace inside, or, you know, whatever the case may be, Kelvin Kane. You know, there's a million different combinations that you can have there. We're just trying to find the best three to start, and then we'll go to, you know, who are the best, you know, 5 or 6, and then we'll go from there.
Because you might switch up defenses, does that give guys an opportunity to maybe focus on a role in a particular package or whatnot?
Yeah, we've always been package oriented, right? You know what I mean? So I think you're right, and that helps. You know, that helps the morale on defense, and it also, you know, underscores the fact that we want to play a lot of guys. I think, you know, we wanted to play a lot of guys, and hopefully this is the year that we can play a great number of guys.
Coach, how have your quarterbacks after season 1?
How do they look?
Yeah.
Well, again, I mean, I think Ryan and Gray are clearly competing. You know, for that next spot, and then, you know, everybody else is, you know, trying to compete to get into that second or third rotation. So if I had to rank them right now, it's just as they are in the depth. It's Steven and then Ryan. But we'll see how the competition goes.
What have you seen from Preston Dewey?
Preston Dewey is not with us right now in camp. He will be here at some point, but he's not here in camp. So right now it's Greg Crow and Kevin Olsen competing for time.
Can you tell us why he's not here?
Again, that's a personal matter. I'm not going to get into that.
Maybe talk about the cornerback position now, and he's doing well, or even going into the season. What are the expectations for you?
Well, you know, I expect there to be a lot of competition. Clearly, yesterday there was. You know, Tracy, Howard, you know, Antonio, Gunner. I thought Nate Dort did a good job yesterday. He came back stronger and bigger. You know, Larry Hope, Artie Burns, you know, Corn Elder did a nice job there. So yesterday, so he looks like he's going to be able to make that transition to corner. Elder, so Ray. So I mean, there's a lot of competition there, and we'll see how it plays out. Again, I'm just tempered in my thoughts after one helmet practice.
How was Chantrell physically after day 1 of practice?
He's good. You know, he had a little foot discomfort, so I'm anxious to see where he's at here when he comes out. But you know, he's ready to go. He's in great shape, and he's doing well. So, but he turned his ankle or his foot or something. So we'll see what. I don't think it's anything significant, but think he'll be all right.
On Contrell, is there a possibility he could be playing on the left side? I mean, a lot of people project him at the next level there. do you see that as an opportunity? I mean, can he play both sides? Or
Well, again, I think to be that player at the next level, you have to be, a dominant player, and you have to be a consistent player because you're protecting the money man, and we don't project him there yet. But are we seeing a guy that can ultimately end up being that? We're seeing, like I said, we're seeing seeds of that right now, and hopefully he'll continue to just stay focused and have a great camp. But again, I don't know who's projecting him at the next level. If he was that right now, he'd be over there for us right now.
What does Malcolm Bunch do for you at guard?
Malcolm's versatile. He can play guard or tackle. He seems to be very excited about playing guard. Malcolm's one of our fastest O-linemen, even though he's 329. He can move and pull, and clearly he gives us size and strength inside, but the ability to get to the perimeter, which is great.
Rayshawn Jenkins, what type of improvements have you seen since the
Just, I think, more confidence, in communicating. That's such a difficult position with all the checks and the way you have to conduct and operate back there. So I just think we're seeing more confidence out of him there, and hopefully he'll continue to be vocal and make good decisions, utilize his hand signals, and really run the defense. That's what a great safety does. Don't defend the deep ball, tackle well in the alley, and run your defense, and hopefully he'll do that.
Last question.
I was wondering if I could ask him something for Adam Beasley for the special section Collins.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was
What
going to ask him.
you want to do it privately?
Yeah,
Okay,
just for a second.
You guys
Okay.
good?
Yeah.